Woodruff Electric is one of the 17 electric distribution cooperatives in Arkansas that collectively own the Arkansas Electric Cooperative Corporation, or AECC. AECC owns the generating plants and sell the wholesale power to the 17 distribution cooperatives. The distribution cooperatives then distribute and sell that power to the end use, which is the cooperative member. To put it simple, the price that Woodruff Electric pays for electricity is determined by the demand it sets in the 4 months of the summer, and that price is used for all electricity purposes. Irrigators participating in the load control program allow Woodruff Electric to turn off or control their pumps during the peak hours of the irrigation season. Woodruff Electric controls the pumps by sending a radio frequency signal to the receiver box installed at each participating irrigation pump. The statewide demand for electricity determines when and if Woodruff Electric controls or turn off pumps that participate in the program. Woodruff Electric's engineering department monitors the AECC load and Woodruff Electric's load beginning at about noon each day in the summer. AECC's statewide demand is the focus of that monitoring. When the demand gets to a level where it looks as it's going to set a new peak for the month, Woodruff Electric will send out a signal to turn off pumps.
I'm a fourth generation farmer. You know, not everybody gets the luxury of waking up every morning to get to do what they love to do. I don't consider farming as a job. It's a lifestyle that I love to do. I farm about 2,200 acres of corn and about 2,000 acres of beans, about 610 acres of peanuts, and 410 acres of rice. My methods of irrigation, you know, of course, I levee water my rice, and then off irrigation on my peanuts, soybeans, and cotton. I've got a few pivots also thrown in the mix. I do not have problems getting enough water on my fields. You know, there's sometimes when it gets really dry that, you know, we might fall a little bit behind, but it usually catches back up. The technology of load control is really a good thing for us. It helps us with knowing when the wells are fixing to get ready to be shut off, knowing when they're coming back on. It gives us an alert to know when to be heading back to the field to check our wells in the afternoons. And of course, it's good for us right in the middle of the day, so we don't cut a well on at the time that they're fixing to shut off and cause some problems with cutting one on and it cutting right back off.
I'm Ramey Stiles from Marianna, Arkansas. I farm in the western part of Lee County. My wife and I have been operating for over 20 years. We farm primarily cotton. A couple years ago we got into growing some peanuts, and we've had soybeans on part of the farm. I irrigate primarily with furrow irrigation. We furrow irrigate about 3,000 acres, and we use center pivots on a little over 500 acres. The load control, you know, helps us save money, and of course it helps manage our irrigation some as well. I participate in the load control program because I want to try to save money, and I know I can save money if I'm helping the electric cooperative save money.
The load control program and participating irrigators save farmers and the cooperative, which is Woodruff Electric, millions of dollars each year. The average saving to the farmer with a controlled irrigation pump is 35% compared to the non-controlled pump. The maximum time the pump will be turned off by the control is 5 hours. The pumps will not always be off for the full 5 hours, but will only be off during the hours necessary to avoid the peak hour.